From his modest roots in California to becoming a global star in the movie industry, Robert Redford has built a successful career and a lifestyle as classy as his movies. Along with his blockbuster movies, Academy Awards, and filmmaking moments, he's also known for his fine taste for luxury items, exotic houses, and stunning artwork collections. In today's video, we'll tour his amazing Sundance home and resort in Utah, alongside his stunning art collection. But first, let's have a look about his life. Charles Robert Redford Jr. was born on August 18, 1936 in Santa Monica, California. During his childhood, the Redford family moved to Van Nuys, and his father, Charles Robert Redford Sr., an accountant, worked in El Segundo. When he was young, Robert didn't love school, so he pursued his interest in art and sports. He had a great talent for baseball and spent his early years at Van Nuys High School on the baseball team, where his teammate was future pitching legend Don Drysdale. In 1955, Redford's mother passed away, and he also graduated from high school. He won a baseball scholarship to the University of Colorado, where he spent the next year and a half, but shortly after, he lost the scholarship due to heavy drinking. After leaving college, he went to several countries where he studied art. Upon returning to the United States, he studied painting at the Pratt Institute in Brooklyn, New York, and later began taking classes at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts in New York City. Following graduation from the Academy in 1959, Redford got small parts on theater in Tall Story, The Highest Tree, and Sunday in the Park. His breakout role would be in Barefoot in the Park. Handsome and good-looking, Redford found himself starring in movies as a male romantic lead. He starred in Inside Daisy Clover, and This Property Has Been Condemned. However, Redford soon began to worry about the possible stereotype regarding his looks, which in turn made him pursue more challenging parts. He turned down multiple leading roles, but found the challenging part in 1969 when he was paired up with Paul Newman in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. That box office smash made Robert Redford a movie star. From 1973 to 1977, Robert Redford was the top-grossing box office actor. His films included Jeremiah Johnson, The Way They Were, The Sting, The Great Gatsby, The Great Waldo Pepper, and a series of multiple blockbuster movies. Robert Redford didn't just become a worldwide sensation as an actor, he was also a successful director, producer, and independent film advocate. In 1969, Redford earned praise as an executive producer on his movie Downhill Racer, and subsequently continued working as a producer or executive producer on multiple projects. Beyond his movies, he founded the Sundance Institute in 1981 and later began the Sundance Film Festival with a primary focus to showcase the work of independent filmmakers. Today, the Sundance Film Festival is the largest independent film festival in the United States. Today, Robert Redford's influence is everywhere. With a net worth of over $200 million, he is still living life his way, most famously in his Sundance mansion. Let's start our tour from here. Deep in the rugged mountains of Utah is a marvelous place where, as Redford describes, the old and the new, the lush and the barren, the sophisticated and the primitive, all merge to create something beautiful. For over 2 decades, Redford has transformed Sundance from just a ski resort into an electrifying community dedicated to arts and culture. The Sundance Institute screening room, designed by architects B. Aragoni and Ross, reflects his spirit with its modest cottage exterior. Visitors, expecting simplicity, are often left surprised to discover a state-of-the-art theater inside. Redford's attachment to the wilderness began long before he owned any part of it. While en route to Los Angeles through the Utah Canyon, he found himself habitually returning to camp there. He once said, "I've always had an instinctive sense of place, and I know instinctively where I feel at home." This deep sense of belonging led him to acquire 2 acres in 1961 and gradually expand it to create what we know as Sundance. Redford's deep respect and love for nature are showcased in his home, located on a property that embodies his connection to the nature. Outside his residence, a pavilion offers an outstanding view of a landscape that, in Redford's voice, captures the vastness of Africa. The setting brings to life his admiration for nature and Native American culture. He compares the property to an upturned palm, a natural haven featuring alpine meadows, glacial rocks, and an overwhelming sense of grandeur. The pavilion houses a private collection that includes historically rich artifacts such as Nuys Paws rug from 1900, a 1920s Navajo diamond pattern rug, and a Luka Chukaye rug from the 1950s. These pieces add great historical depth to his home. Redford describes his residence as an environment that honors and respects the art it contains without trying to liken it with a museum. His extensive collection, featuring over 600 Native American artifacts, includes arrowheads, Navajo rugs, and Anasazi pottery. These treasures indicate his personal exploration of places like Keiko Canyon. For Redford, his collections serve as a continual reminder of his life's sacred and temporary nature, reflecting his belief that everything is sacred, yet nothing is truly sacred. It represents his philosophy that life is about taking risks and embracing discovery. History remains a cherished and integral part of Robert Redford's home, with an antique case showcasing pottery and arrowheads, treasures from past era. One prehistoric tool was even dug up during the excavation of the house's foundation, making it a personal piece of history discovered right on the property. The assistant caretaker of his collection highlights how Redford's broad taste reflects his great respect for both history and humor. Redford's collection extends beyond historical artifacts. He's also an admirer of modern Native American art. His entrance hall features a painting by Fritz Schloeder, complemented by an Indian bow with wooden arrows, Navajo wedding basket, and a Stan Johnson sculpture of a hoop dancer decorating the stairway. These elements vividly showcase his appreciation for indigenous culture and art. It's clear why Redford, who describes himself as a caretaker rather than a possessor, feels such deep connection to this place. His commitment to preserving nature is also evident in the rustic cottages at Sundance. Architect John Shirley, based in Salt Lake City, brought Redford's vision to life by designing the cottages to minimize their visual impact. These structures blend easily into the hillsides, retaining the surrounding vegetation and respecting the natural environment. The cottages represent Redford's philosophy of being small on buildings and big on ideas, ensuring that every detail at Sundance aligns with his dedication to sustainability and harmony with nature. The design of Sundance was carefully selected to harmonize with its natural surroundings. Interior designers Mary Whitesides and Nancy Mayard carried this rustic theme into the guest cottages, featuring a warm yet authentic atmosphere. The headboards, decorated with relief carvings of thunderbirds, pay respect to Native American symbolism. Redford's respect for Utah's heritage is further reflected in sepia-toned vintage photographs of the region, displayed throughout the cottages. These images bring to mind a sense of timelessness, honoring the land and its history. In a simple garden shed, Redford's love for nature is evident. Wildflowers gathered during his mountain rides are dried in this peaceful space before being arranged throughout his home cottages and public areas. These small yet meaningful touches bring the outdoors into everyday life at Sundance, just as Redford imagined. Beyond his personal space, Sundance also serves as a sanctuary for creativity and artistic growth. Facilities like the screening room provide resources for participants in the Sundance Institute's performing arts programs, offering a space where talents from around the world can refine their craft in an inspiring environment. The 1,100 square foot lobby embodies this spirit, featuring stone floors, a fireplace, and a sliding glass doors that open to a lawn overlooking a cool waterfall and pond. This versatile space is not only a place of gathering, but also hosts events and private movie nights, easily blending function with natural beauty. The Tree Room is another cherished public space at Sundance where Robert Redford's collections are beautifully displayed. This cozy restaurant features a striking Navajo weaving from the Pinyon area dating to around 1930, which spans an entire wall. To its left hangs a Caro gathering basket from the early 20th century, accompanied by other baskets and carvings from various cultures, enriching the room with warmth and cultural significance. These unique artifacts easily blend with Sundance's atmosphere, uniting culture and artistry in this intimate space. The Tree Room is famous not only for its cultural atmosphere but also for its award-winning cuisine. Guests can savor their meals while enjoying stunning views of the surrounding nature thanks to natural lighting and expansive windows that make this space especially magical with the changing seasons. In 1980, Redford brought his vision to life by establishing the Sundance Institute, creating a supportive community for artists. The resort's success helps fund the arts, promoting unique experiments and creative projects. Redford believes that the greatest luxury an artist can have at the Sundance Institute is the freedom to fail, offering an open field for innovation and exploration. The Institute's programs bring together artists across disciplines, screenwriters, directors, choreographers, and musicians to collaborate and learn. The Sundance Rehearsal Hall, designed by B. Aragoni and Ross, is a versatile space for everything from dance rehearsals to conferences. Overseeing these creative endeavors is Morning Prayer, a powerful artwork by Apache artist Alan Hauser, which represents the reflective spirit Redford has cultivated at Sundance. Of course, one of the most iconic aspects of Sundance is the Sundance Film Festival, the largest independent film festival in the United States. Since 1985, hundreds of films have debuted there and gone on to achieve critical acclaim and global recognition. Notable examples include Heathers, The Usual Suspects, Reservoir Dogs, and Four Weddings and a Funeral. From its modest beginnings to its significant cultural influence, Sundance stands as a testament to Robert Redford's enduring impact, not only in film, but also in creating a space where art and nature thrive together. Sundance is far more than just a resort. It's a living testament to Robert Redford's vision and firm dedication to preserving natural beauty while promoting creativity. For Redford, Sundance has always been a labor of love, a community he's taken care of both as an artist and as a steward of the environment. His guiding principle, to develop without development, has shaped the legacy of this extraordinary place. Though Redford has recently sold the resort, his deep reverence for the land continues to resonate with every visitor who experiences the unique harmony of art, nature, and community that Sundance represents. Robert Redford shared that he had spent years searching for the right people to take Sundance to the next level, allowing him to ease the burden of responsibility and enjoy the rest of his life. For him, the most important aspect of the sale was ensuring that the new owners remained committed to his principles of responsible development and land preservation. Although Redford has passed on ownership, he's still frequently seen at the resort, relishing the legacy he's built. Safe to say that he has earned a well-deserved peaceful retirement. Subsequently, he announced his retirement from acting in 2018 after starring in The Old Man and the Gun. Redford's currently focused on directing and producing films, including Dark Winds, a Netflix series he produced with George R.R. Martin. He's widely regarded as one of the most influential and respected figures in Hollywood and beyond. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more updates. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.